today. From First Energy Stadium in Cleveland, Ohio, it's Week 3 of the NFL on EA Sports. The Cleveland Browns taking on the Washington football team.
We have a beautiful late summer afternoon for football here at First Energy Stadium in Cleveland. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Washington football team and the Cleveland Browns. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time.
Two 1-1 teams here, each looking to move over 500, and we're underway here in Week 3. This is Gibson. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
The Browns take over.
So here come the Browns for their first drive on offense. They are led out by an 8-time Pro Bowler in his 16th season out of Cal. It's Aaron Rodgers.
Coming off of a loss their last time out, I think he's just seeking to make a bigger impact on the game. He threw a touchdown pass, didn't throw an interception. I think he just wants to jump those numbers up in terms of flinging it around and letting his receivers get into the end zone.
They will run for the first time with Miles Sanders. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
Justin Jones.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
It's now 2nd and 6.
On the draw, here's Sanders. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Now, look, that wasn't a huge gain, but those are the types of carries I think they were missing in their loss last week. They couldn't get him going on the ground.
Did you get the same feeling I did during our meetings, that they kind of regretted that he didn't touch the ball?
Absolutely.
You know, hey, he should have touched it more last week. They weren't going to make that same mistake. They've taken care of that early.
On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43.
Taken down at the 43-yard line. 1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Now they'll throw with Rodgers. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down.
The tackle made.
And Charles, part of the reason they lost last week, they didn't have a single sack. Well, they changed that quickly.
But did they ever? There was something they talked about with us extensively. They needed to get pressure. How were they going to get to the quarterback? Obviously, they schemed themselves into a great play, didn't they?
An extra man here in the secondary for Washington on 3rd down. From the gun, it's Rodgers. That's caught by his big tight end, Mike Gesicki. And he is going to have a Browns first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13.
Well, that was a fun one to watch right there. A nice in-breaking route and plenty of room in the middle of the field. And he was able to get behind the linebackers and grab the completion for a really good pickup.
In Washington territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. Rodgers now to throw. And on the catch right side, this is Sanders. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard. Really good defensive effort. They were all over that little swing pass out to the right side, but for lost yardage.
Terrific read, better execution, and done with a lot of enthusiasm, wasn't it?
Absolutely.
They saw it all the way, ran to the football, and caused a nice play for lost yardage.
Looking to throw again on second down. Rodgers. That's complete into the hands of Myers. And they'll need to get to the 35 if they want to keep this drive going on third down.
Brings up 3rd and 8.
Rodgers again now. Got him in. He finds Sanders. And he is going to have a Browns first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. It's a gain of 10, and the Browns are going to get a first down. How about the start throwing the football? 4 for 4 on this opening drive.
Oh, he's slinging it. And oftentimes when you talk about slinging it, you're thinking about a guy throwing it all over the yard, not necessarily accurately. In this case, though, he's honing in on his targets, and he's delivering.
Yeah, the opening script, however, they drew it up for this first drive, going to plan so far. Rodgers now on first down. Quickly to Thielen here. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. 12 more yards there and another first down. And again, it's Rodgers. Open man is Myers. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. It's a pickup of 12. Second play in a row with a 12-yard gain.
Browns first down.
Rodgers to throw once more. And it's caught. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Jacoby Myers. Let's score on the opening drive. Building confidence after a loss, that's a good way to do it. The loss last game, but first drive here in this one, cashing it in for 6.
Hey, they can talk all they want about putting the loss behind them. I think that drive there did more than any conversation they had, don't you think?
That's exactly right. Puts that to bed. And this is what they said all week long. A lot of things they needed to do differently. Whatever they said appears to have worked. Extra point from McManus is good. And that makes the score 7-0. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return. So out comes the Washington offense onto the field.
Look right. When you throw 2 interceptions, no touchdown passes, there's no way to really make that work. But I thought there were a lot of positives in watching his game tape. I think he's close to putting out a good performance. Let's see if he can flip those numbers around in this game. And, of course, rally his team to a win.
And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches.
At the 35-yard line.
Second down and inches. And he'll find Akins there, complete. A gain of just a yard, but it's a first down.
A gain of a yard. First down, Washington.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
7, Washington, nothing.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Catch is made by Marquise Brown.
The pass.
7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. Quick slant to Brown. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 43. They give him 14 yards that time and a fresh set of downs. And forget about the run to set up the pass. They're just coming out throwing.
Forget trying to set anything up. They feel like they have the advantage. They feel like they have the matchups, and they're just attacking right now.
Yep, going to the air on the opening drive.
4 yards on the pick.
That call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again, they show passing formation, showing the shotgun, and they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short game.
9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
First down, Washington.
They'll run it now with Robinson. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
This defense has really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense got to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And a quick throw here. That's complete. They got to get to the 20 to keep the drive alive on 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Throwing left side here, and it's complete. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 14. 13 yards there and a Washington first.
Plenty of things to talk about here, partner, but to me, their defense gave up a touchdown on the first drive. How about how they're responding, coming back? That's a big 3rd down pickup to keep their drive alive.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. They'll run here with Robinson. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
Ball carrier.
No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
At the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. Marquise Brown. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And Washington now an extra point away from tying this thing up. Now the extra point try forthcoming. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2. So that one a long 11-play drive. And it was polished off by a Washington touchdown. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. 2nd drive coming up here for Cleveland as they return to the field on offense. And that last drive, so effective in the passing game, resulting in the touchdown. Maybe not many people were focused on the trenches. There was good protection there.
Excellent protection. So now defensively, you've almost got to get down to those starters blocks like you're a sprinter. Get lower than those guys on offense and find a way to roar through them or around them to get into the face of the passer.
Easier said than done, though.
Way easier said than done. But they've got to try something because right now they're just cutting them to shreds.
That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a first down. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. He'll get that complete to Albert O.
That's good.
And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. Shotgun now for Rodgers. That's complete to his tight end, Mike Gesicki. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
Now, how about this throw right here? Had to throw it to the left sideline, and you know the timing's got to be correct on this one. Ball's got to be right where it needs to be, and it was. That's because he had great arm strength on that one, able to drive the football. Quarterbacks love it when they can show off their arms.
Stop your body.
On first down, Rodgers. Ball hit as he throws there, incomplete. Tried to go back again to Adam Thielen. That'll bring up second down.
It's second down and 10.
To throw again, Rodgers. Left side here to Sanders. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
From the 13 now, they work on first and 10. Into the red zone, it's Rodgers. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Now they've got 3 tight ends here on first and goal to add some extra mass. Again, they'll throw with Rodgers. He was looking for his tight end, Mike Gesicki, but it'll be second and goal.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap. He locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
Second and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line. They'll try to run with Sanders, and he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Miles Sanders, his second touchdown on the season, and the Browns have taken the lead.
And that touchdown gives them a touchdown lead before they attempt the extra point. What a great way to end the half.
Yeah, great job to put themselves in front, and now see on the sideline, special teams defense scrambling, saying we want to preserve this for the final moments of this second quarter. McManus to tack on the extra point. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. So that drive consumes 9 plays all told. And it was Miles Sanders who finished it off with a touchdown run. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. Paris Campbell now on the return. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
Washington will take over first and 10 at their own 26.
Now Washington going to retake the field for drive number 2. And you have to figure they won't just sit on the football here in the final minute. The way things have gone, they need to try to make something happen offensively.
But maybe they should. Maybe they should sit on it here because of what you just said. They haven't made anything happen offensively. Getting ready to go into the half, give them a chance to take a deep breath, exhale a little bit, and start over. I don't know if this is the time to push it myself.
Yeah, right now under 100 yards of total offense. And he's got it. Got his man on the end route. Complete. Now Washington going to use the second of their 3 timeouts, as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. And quickly into the hands of Robinson. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Now Washington going to go ahead and use their final timeout, as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. Throwing left side, it's complete. A good pickup, but it will come on what should be the final play in this first half.
And the Washington first down.
So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks. And welcome in everybody to our EA Sports Halftime Report. Time for a look around the NFL here in Week 3 of the new year. We'll start up in the Steel City, Heinz Field in Pittsburgh. And it's the Texans who are out in front. Juju Smith-Schuster, a touchdown reception. From there, we head to Foxborough to check on the Patriots at home at Gillette Stadium. And they have the lead in that one over the visiting Raiders. The Pats seem to be on their way to what would be a good victory. Lastly, let's head up to the Twin Cities to check in on the Vikings at home in Minneapolis. And they trail in that ball game to the visiting Tennessee Titans. Carson Wentz has thrown a couple of touchdown passes there. In our game has been Aaron Rodgers, who was on target in the first half. His guys have the lead, as we'll hand it back over to our commentators, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Okay, Coach, appreciate it. A one-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half. The Browns are going to get the second half kickoff, and they've got this lead as well as we are back and underway. And down it goes just shy of the 25. Now, penalty marker is down. Let's see what that's about. Well, that holding call set him up with not great field position.
Not at all when you tack on the penalty. With that field position after the return wasn't terrific. It's not a great starting field position as well.
It'll be a gain of 9, and that'll make it second and short. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now, the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. They'll look to throw now on first down. This short throw caught by Goddard. They'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6. A gain of 6 there on first. And the ball on the 30. Here's second and 4.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made it a nice, easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. He's going to fire one deep over the middle.
I see what they were trying to do there, trying to find some dead space in the middle of the field and take their shot right there. A really good idea, but it winds up incomplete.
4 yards to go.
And Robinson with a big catch. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Well, they were in search of a short gain on third down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 47. On the draw, Robinson. And not a lot of daylight, not really any daylight inside as he's going to be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Brings up second down.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. Caught out left side by Robinson. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 34-yard line.
First down, Washington.
They're going to try the jet sweep. Robinson with it. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
He was brought down at the...
Well, they gave up a few yards there, but all in all, I think that's a pretty nice job defensively against the jet sweep. If they don't slow him up, he might take it to the house, so they'll take that play every time on the defensive side of the ball.
And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line.
Offside. Defense. Oh, man.
And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
They run. Robinson. Kenny Clark, the big D tackle there to make the stop. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 17-yard line.
And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line.
The ball carrier.
It's an 8-yard pickup, and it leads to a 1st and goal.
1st and goal, Washington.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
The previous play is under review.
And a pause in the action because the booth, they see something that they want to take another peek at to find out if this was a touchdown or not. So they went to the booth to see if that was a touchdown, and they have decided it will not be a touchdown. 6 points off the board. On second down now, it's Robinson. A nice run there, 8 yards, moves him much closer to the goal line now for third down. Well, the ball mere inches from the white line on third and goal. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the third quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game. Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Like, it's the third quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
And no move to take the offense on the field. They're going to stay out there and go for it on fourth and goal. Back to throw here. And that is caught. Touchdown, Washington. Hollywood Marquise Brown. His second touchdown of the game, his third on the year. And Washington now an extra point away from tying this thing up. Big fourth down conversion for the score, and the defense, that is a tough pill to swallow.
Big time for them. How about them just deciding to go for it on fourth down? And, forget the field goal, because that looked like an easy 3 points. Yeah, you might have had a defensive breakdown in there, but they pressed the issue and found a way to get it into the end zone. Give them big credit for that.
Point after, right down the middle. And we are tied at 14. So we're right back where we started. All even as the kick's away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
24-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go, and their lead has evaporated in this third quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. They start on the ground here at Sanders, and he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. And we're back now here in Cleveland. All even as we get ready to start the fourth. 2nd and 2.
Let's make these babies cry all the way back home, yeah.
Play action. Now it's Rodgers. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Sanders. 2 yards, good enough for a first. Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch.
Well, that was a pretty favorable situation there. What would you call that? 2nd and manageable? Smart play, too. Didn't force it downfield when he didn't have it. Just checked it down, let him get the first down, and that's exactly what he did.
Give him back-to-back catches now. That one for 16 and another first down.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
Throwing on first down is Rodgers. Escaping the pressure right. And he's going to keep it here. That one a broken play, but it ends up being a good play. The scramble goes for 20. So there you go. Save your best scramble of the day for a big-time situation in the fourth quarter, picking up the first.
You don't want to use it up early, right? You want to make sure you save it for that exact moment, that key time. And that's what he did, although you and I both know it wasn't planned that way. But what a nice job using his eyes, scanning the field, and realizing when it was time to exit the pocket and go.
They'll run on first down. Sanders. And he'll take this down just shy of the 25-yard line. A gain of 3, second down.
26. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the gun, it's Rodgers. Now a short one to Gesicki. Sharp there with his feet. Gets him a little extra space. And then drop just inside the 20. The reception good for 7. Throwing now is Rodgers. Being chased, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Taco Charlton. Credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6.
Well, never takes a start to have a good drive, quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. On 3rd down, they turn to Sanders. And he's going to come up well short as they rally up to stop him at about the 16. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports.
For the field goal, a 33-yard attempt.
The kick by McManus is good. And they have taken the lead here in the final 2 minutes.
17. Washington 14.
Big kick right there to give them the lead in the 4th, but there is still time left for a final drive.
Did they score too soon? Post-game will tell us, right? Depending on what happens on this drive, that's how we'll analyze it. If the other team scores, they scored too soon. If they somehow hold on, they manage the clock exactly right.
First and 10.
Now Washington down by a field goal, and time a huge factor. How will this thing pan out? We'll watch as they come up on first down. He's back to throw, and he can't hang on to it. That would have sealed it. Instead, 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Back to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
And he took the contact as he was throwing it, and the ball drops incomplete.
Marcus Robinson.
This defense looking impenetrable now. 3 straight incompletions. They're giving him nowhere to go with the football. Maybe a little frustrated back there?
Oh, there's no doubt about it. When you've missed on 3 straight, there's going to be some frustration. But now he's got to make sure that that frustration is temporary, not lingering. Big throw coming up.
1 score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Back to throw. And no, it's incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Browns are going to get this thing back. Excellent field position. So now let's reset here, Charles. They do have 2 timeouts left, so they can stop the clock twice. This one's not quite over yet.
No, and what you're doing on defense, you're going to use both timeouts, obviously. But you've got to call defenses are going to force the issue early, meaning you want that play over fast. You don't want to give them time to dance around in the backfield or run a wide sweep that'll take off time. Blitz them, put pressure on them, make sure that play ends quickly so that you can go ahead and keep moving.
Can see this quite a bit on running plays with the guys out wide. A lot of times, though, it doesn't get caught.
You're exactly right, because it's away from the play usually, so a lot of it goes undetected. But I know this will surprise you. I coached some receivers in the offseason. We worked a lot on hand placement and blocking downfield. Might want to take that course.
So they come up on 2nd down, and they can get another run like we just saw. Would likely put an end to this thing. Another run here with Sanders. And this time he's not going anywhere. They'll get him down right at the line of scrimmage. And now Washington going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. Now Rodgers. Open man as Thielen is complete. Well, the Browns are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
And a lot of people ask the same question all the time. Why do we see so many slants in the red zone? Well, the windows are tighter. Everything's more condensed. It has to be quicker, and you've got to deliver the ball on time. Your biggest worry, ball gets tipped in the air, because if that happens, then it's fair game for the defense.
Clock counting down toward 40 seconds as they take the knee. 2nd and goal from the 6 this time. Rodgers will take a knee here, and that should be all she wrote. So Cleveland able to come away with the victory here. And you look back over the score sheet, interesting. A very clean game, no turnovers by either side.
An absolute rarity when we watch games now, because defenses have put such an emphasis on taking the ball away. Well, what we saw here was offenses spending their time saying, look, you know they're coming for it. Ball security is paramount. So they worked on that, not just a week of practice, but I'm sure all during training camp. Make sure when you have it, tuck it away, because danger lurks everywhere you turn.
So for the Browns, they get back in the win column as they move to 2-1 now on the year. And they'll hit the road next week to take on the Dallas Cowboys. Meanwhile, for Washington, they'll fall to 1-2. And they'll be at home for one next week as the Baltimore Ravens come to town. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.